To the RFM 3D Chair Builder tutorial. My name's Danae Kelly, and today I'll be walking you through one of the most powerful tools available to our dealers. If you'd like to follow along, you can go back to the page where you found me, scroll on down, and practice using the Chair Builder right alongside me. Alternatively, simply click on the link in the description of this video. So, I'm gonna make that chair builder a bit larger, and let's start building together. The first thing we notice is the different models and styles of chairs broken down on the left, starting with trademark Task, big and tall, Guest, stool drafting chairs, moving on to Carmel, Evolve, and Equip. So let's say we want to build a trademark together. Go ahead and click on the trademark. Here is what immediately populates. Here is our menu of options. Here, you'll notice that it's populated on backs. Here are our back choices. And as you change your choice, the image on the right also changes. Now you can click and drag this image to view it. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, anything that you would like. The chair will change as we build together. Let's go back to the menu on the left and break it down. So right now, we are in our configuration mode standard. So if you want to keep things basic, you're looking for all of the choices that you need to say yes to or no to in order to order an RFM chair, pick that standard option. If you are looking to get into the weeds, you want to add lumbar, you want to add some seat foam, maybe you want to add a pommel or a cutout, click those advanced options. You'll notice your menu includes some extras. And as you use these arrows on the right and the left, you can scroll back and forth to make your choices. Alternatively, click on the scroller bar and drag it left and right. Let's start with standard options. So this button will affect the menu on the top. From our backs, we're going to go with that synchro tilt because I'm a big fan, and notice how the controls have changed. We're going to leave our cylinder standard. Everything populates with the standard if we don't select it. So things like cylinders. For fabric, you'll notice when you click on it, all of our fabrics are broken down into grades. And as we click on them, some of the options don't populate. The only fabric options that we have right now are our Quick Ship B's and our Meridian D choices. More options are coming to be released in the next 30 to 90 days. Again, go back to our website, sign up for that newsletter, and let's find out when it's released together. So moving on to arm options. This is where this control becomes important. When you have a ton of choices, it can be very overwhelming. So this popular tab will show you the most ordered options, the 3 arms that everybody loves with this trademark. If you're looking for something specific, click that all button and every choice is available. So I'm going to go back to popular. I'm going to stick with that 25A, and then choosing casters. Again, popular and all become great tools here. If you choose a standard caster, it's a standard carpet caster. I'm going to go with a hard floor. I like that hard floor caster. Also notice down on the right, whenever we click on something, this price adjusts. This is a real-time list price of this exact chair that you're building. I forgot to show you. Back in fabric. Let's make her beautiful. What were we thinking? I do love a lime green. So, other things that are important to note on this menu. You can go to full screen and play around with your chair. You can screenshot this at any point and send images to customers to keep on hand. You can click, and this I love, a beautiful, important tool, this export PDF button. It takes the exact chair that we've built and it renders a quote and an image and an order number. So here you'll notice We have our order number. Send it on to customer service and they'll handle it for you. You have your model and your base price, and then each choice that was made for you and any additional charges on their part. At the bottom, you find your full list price. So an incredible tool that you can download, print, send to customers, screenshot, whatever you'd like to do. And then you can take that list price and adjust it according to your contracts. So back to our chair builder. This little button at the bottom, we haven't yet discussed. Now this takes our trademark chair and gives you conference options. And it will populate again with our most standard, which is gonna be these reverse C arms in black. But let me show you. When you go to the arms, let's say we want them in polished aluminum. I am a huge fan of the polished aluminum, but I think the girl needs to come in a lighter fabric. Ooh, dang, that is sharp. And then you'll see it populates with our standard conference control. Here we have a chair. And notice, I like that executive back. Notice that no matter where we place it, even upside down, if we press that export PDF button, what populates is the chair rendered offset center, no matter what. So you can really have fun and play around and enjoy what goes on. Now, to get a little further in the weeds, our Evolve can come with either a mesh back or an upholstered back. So when you scroll down here, notice that the Evolve has its own conference chair builder. That is because we need this button down here for mesh choices and upholstered choices. But let's play with that together. So going to the Evolve, see how this, instead of conference and task, has become upholstered and mesh? That's why the Evolve Conference is in its own little builder, right? There it is. Go ahead into the arms. You can make it beautiful. And then if you want to upholster the back of that conference chair, head to the back, click that upholstered button, and suddenly, we're upholstering this sleek chair however we would like to. But let's go back to our task chair. Let's find our manager's high back because I'm a tall girly and I love it. Let's do an 07 control. And then this is going to leave the back that standard black. But if we want to change it, scroll on over here to the mesh and go right ahead. I don't know that I'm enjoying the gray with the, but I like that. So maybe I want the mesh to come in white. Moving along, again, we find that popular and all tab really giving us those extra options. Remembering that 37A is the only arm that comes with the pad fused on. But let's say we choose that 23A, but we want to put a different pad on the arm, right? We like that it has a forward angle. We like that it's horizontally adjustable, but it says it comes with a 10 pad. I want to change the 10 pad. Click on those advanced options. And then as you scroll using the bar or the arrows, find that arm pad. Let's change it up. So currently, you'll find the arm pads listed by option number and then description. And we are working on having them populate here. As we release fabrics and backs in the next 90 days, we're also going to be releasing arm pads. So for now, you can click on it and notice that your price changes, but your picture doesn't. So simply note for your customer, for yourself, that this is an in progress situation. Lumbar options, no lumbar, air thoracic. Again, the chair ultimately won't change. If we're adding lumbar support, there's a little bladder at the back that comes in black plastic, and it currently doesn't render on the mesh back of the chair. However, this is coming in the next 90 days. Just things to be aware of. Seat foam is another extra that while it doesn't change the image, it will change the price, and it will show up when you export your PDF. So here we have all of our different options, our arm pad options, our seat foam, all laid out for us. So continue to play around. Important things to note. If we head back to the page where you found me, scroll past the builder, and click on this button that doesn't exist but will in 5 seconds to report any bugs, any suggestions you have for the builder. Did something not render correctly? Is something unclear? Please send us all the questions. There will be a button here, I promise, and we want to hear from you. There is no question too small, too dumb, too silly. Don't be like that. We learn as you learn, and we're here for it. Also note, at the bottom, I've embedded this chair builder into every chair style that it accompanies. So here we have our Carmel, and you can click this button to go to the builder, or it will just automatically scroll you down here to build your Carmel. So it populates with the chair that you've chosen. And then let's say that we want to look at all of the chairs. So we'll head to our main page, come down to chairs, and we can look through all the chairs and either pick by model, because we know the name we're looking for, or look by style and just see what options are available to us. That chair, if the chair builder is available, you're going to find it either here or by scrolling down through the page. And again, at the top, if you want to look at descriptions, the features, or download the Pricer PDF or our brochure, you can click these buttons to toggle to full screen, or just click the download pricing button and open up a PDF that you can print, save, or send on. So, other important things to note. In our catalogs, price lists, we've updated for 2026 and they're available. So whatever you need, we got it. Questions you have, we're here for it. If you want to find this tutorial anytime, just click on that design your chair and we can hang out anytime you like. Again, my name is Danae Kelly. Thank you for joining me in RFM Seating as we work together to make 2026 and beyond incredible. We're here to find a chair for every body and meet the ergonomic and physical health needs of every human form in the workplace. We care about you. We care about your customers. We care about sustainability, manufacturing our chairs in the United States of America, upholstering them, sewn by hand. And we're so lucky to be able to work with you while we do it. Take care.